Oh yeah, I just knew it was soft. All right, well, welcome to Jack Dotson's Racing Insider News. Now that you can hear me, Slinger Speed Company. Hit Tim Brown up if you need some T-shirts from your local T-shirt guy. Tell him we sent you. MPM Marketing with Tanya McAllister. If you need a custom fire suit, Tanya is the person. You need help writing proposals. She's pretty good at the social media and stuff on the racing side of things. Bonders Brothers Distillery. You can't hear this. You're not 21. You can't try this product. Thank Robert Bondert for being on board with us for such a long time. We appreciate that. Langley Speedway, Bill, Chuck, Terry. Seen Chuck this weekend. Chuck looked good. It was good to see Chuck here at the racetrack. Thank those guys for making Langley our home. It is definitely home for us. We appreciate that. Pepsi Mountain Dew is mine and Jack's drink of choice. Robert Bondret, not Bondret. Damn. What is his name?
Robert Rumbles.
Rumbles, yeah. Mosquito Joe. Mr. Traveler and the Train Traveler. He's very expensive if you want to know how to travel on the train, Jack.
I know.
He's even
a TV star.
YouTube famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get 50% off of your first month of service from Hampton to Richmond. Hit those guys up. Tell them Langley Speedway or Jack or I sent you. Fast Eddie's Barbecue. Thanks to Fast Eddie and C.E. Clark. Contracting, whatever he wants to call it. Thanks him for.
Why'd you look at me?
Because we was talking about food. Got to thank Eddie for coming on board with our sponsorship package, and I look forward to the dinner that Ron has this year, whenever it is.
Talking about food.
Factory canopies. Todd Davis. Hit Todd Davis up if you need a full custom canopy for your race car. They are pretty nice. Ron's going to get one, and you'll be able to display it and check that thing out, along with chairs and some other things that you can check them out. They got a new website up. Hit them up and let us know what you think. Miles of Seamless Gutter. I want to thank Vivian and Courtney, all those other people out there, Miles, for putting up the money for our ideas for the sponsorship package, and we're trying to sweeten the deal for next year. So big things to come. Hopefully we'll have that sort of sorted out in the next couple of months, hopefully, and there'll be a new one coming next year. Let's see. Frontline Performance Race Fuels, Parts, and Lubrications. The hottest fuel at Langley Speedway. May or may not pass tech, but it will win a championship. Paquette Power Solutions. Keith Paquette. Hit him up if you want a stand-alone generator. And he will buy lunch probably. Let's see who else we got up.
Speaking of
the Los, how you say it, Jack?
Los Compadres.
Los Compadres.
Man, I just
hit Edgar up. That's all I know. Edgar's the name.
I drove by it coming in. That place is slammed, dude. There's no parking left. I thought Rick was over there signing autographs or something. It is slammed over there, man.
What else?
Are you done with the button?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's do some news real quick. This past weekend, the Cup race. That guy Reddick won again.
Man, I'll tell you, he is.
I'm beginning to wonder. You know, everybody's talking about the conspiracy. It's really the myth is
put it towards cause. Thank you.
The myth is still going strong.
He's not helping the case out, is
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, Tyler Reddick, he was going to be fast.
They might get
I was surprised actually last year he wasn't as fast as didn't do as well as he did.
He's going to make them change the format back.
The O'Reilly race. Justin Allgaier got the win. I think that's number 2 for him this year. So
yeah, already.
So that's a pretty big deal. And how about that truck race? I don't know if anybody watched that truck race. That was unbelievable. Heim came and he
stole it.
He caught Ross Chastain not even thinking. I mean, He rolled right by Ross Chastain.
It's
Like
almost like he didn't even try. I don't,
he went by Ross Chastain just like
Danny
Danny
Millard.
Millard went by Aaron Leach.
Like he was sitting still.
Just like he was sitting still, like he wanted him to go by. That was unbelievable.
And you would have thought Ross would be really tough to try to get by.
Yeah.
Or he was just that much faster.
Ross said he didn't see him.
Is that what he really said?
Yeah, that's what he said. He didn't see him because he knew if he was that close, he would have tried to block. He said he didn't.
Well, what the hell was the spotter doing?
I guess he went to sleep. I don't know. Anyway,
Hey, Ashley.
down at Southern National Raceway Park, the Charger division, Brad McCaskill won. We had a few people from here at Langley that ran in that race down there. And the Chargers are just like our limiteds. There's hardly any difference between them. Down at South Boston Speedway, late model winner, Lee Pulliam. I mean, that was
boy Lee.
about time he got that win. I mean,
look, he's finished what, second 3 times, and then what, a third or a fourth.
he said, I haven't finished anything less than third since I come back.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have thought it would have took him a little bit more to kind of get. I mean, look, he's been out of the car for 4 years. He did run Martinsville last year.
This is his last win in 7 years. He hadn't won a race in 7 years.
Yeah, but I mean, how long has he been out of the car?
He's been out of the car for
It was like, was it? I couldn't remember. So I mean,
yeah, he's been out a little while.
So I mean, you would have thought though, just to,
Take some time and come to
but
him.
he has not skipped a beat.
No.
No, man,
So we'll see how he does this weekend.
Did Brendan spot for him? I seen him
No,
take a picture
Brendan
of Victory
did
Lane.
not.
I was wondering.
Brendan was there, but he didn't spot for him.
I look forward to Martinsville this weekend. You
Yeah.
and Jack's gonna be in Martinsville this weekend. Are you gonna come up Saturday, Jack? Or are you?
Probably.
I think he might get himself a clock this weekend.
That would be so cool.
That would be nuts.
The Southern Ground Pounders raced at South Boston Auto in the Sportsman division. Bobby Griffin got the win, and then the modified Shane Lockhart. And that was a name I hadn't heard in a long time. Shane Lockhart. Has he been running out here in the Southern Ground Pounders?
I think he did.
Rings a bell.
I didn't know.
Old South Side. I think it was a
Yeah.
01, right? And
Yeah.
Shane ran back in the day.
Up at Hickory, or down at Hickory, the late model winner was Mason Walters. He took 2 wins, both races. And in the Super Streets, Cody DeMarmels got the win. At Pulaski, the IHRA, first event for the IHRA was there. I heard a lot of good things about it.
You did?
Yeah.
And a lot of bad things
I
too.
did hear some bad things.
I was
But
gonna say, they got some controversy.
there was some bad things, but I did hear some good stuff about it. And maybe when they iron all that out, it'll be okay.
You
But
should have called Shane Laws and got the inside scoop.
in the late model race, Kyle Dudley got the win. And in the pro late models, Brandon Carr got the win. All right, we don't need to be talking under. At Tri-County, Justin Carroll beat Mike Bumgarner for the win. I mean, Shane, the Huffman kid, beat him for the win. And at South Alabama Speedway, the Rattler 125, or the baby Rattler 125.
I know. Did you see the other controversy on the Rattler, where they're not letting
One of the media people, they're not allowed. The media association not letting them in.
Yeah, well, Al Pierce would Auto Week.
Anyway, in the baby Rattler, Jake Finch got the win. Casey Roderick finished second.
Oh, well, okay.
So that was, my 2 buddies there. And in the Rattler 250 on Sunday, Ty Majeski got the win. From some news around the sport, Langley Speedway opens up next weekend, racing at 6 p.m. This Saturday is an open practice. Would you say
12 to 5.
12 to 5?
Gates are open to the public. Free admission. Come on down.
Dixieland is also having their open practice on the 28th. Also, after the open practice, or before the open practice, they're doing a thing at the Museum of Albemarle, the North Carolina Motorsports History in the Fast Lane. They're gonna have all that going on down there. Luke Baldwin
I was going to say,
is going to be driving for Hettinger at Martinsville this
to get
weekend.
qualified for some other races. So I think you're going to see. I wonder where he's going to end up because it sounded, listen to Tommy on the Dale Jr. download, whatever they call themselves, door bumper clear. That's kind of just the impression I got was like this is kind of getting clear for some other races. So I wonder if he's going to be who's he going to drive for?
I don't know.
I mean, we know, he works for Rick Ware, but Rick Ware doesn't have an Xfinity car. We know his other son runs for some other teams in the Xfinity series.
Also, want to keep April Scheidel in our thoughts and prayers. She had some family issues going on, and want to wish the family with all our thoughts and prayers about everything they've got going on. So that's really a tough time for them. Next week on our show, I got a special guest coming. I mean, well, going to be on with us. Kind of an unusual one.
Okay.
Lindsay Bowman. Anybody know who Lindsay Bowman is?
That sounds familiar, but I
She
can't.
related to Alexander?
No.
Up that?
No.
I don't know who she is.
Anyway, she does a lot of stuff with marketing and everything with RFP racing.
Oh,
So that's,
We had that before.
but
no,
she's
the other
also,
girl did the internet thing.
yeah, but also she's a country music singer.
Yeah.
So
Is that the one I sent you?
this is
No.
this is the
Well,
one.
sure, because there's a couple people I was like, this would be neat to get on.
Yeah, well, I talked to her this week.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. So anyway, all right, let's go to our first guest tonight.
First victim.
Yeah, she's here in the room with us.
Mhm.
So we'll let you come around and get this right here. Be careful with the wires, if I end up on your face like I did.
We wouldn't laugh at you. We laugh at Jack.
Alright, you probably would.
Well, I'm not a great liar.
Anyway,
Hey.
y'all.
See what I'm working with.
All right. Diana Justice is with us. You want to start racing this year out here at Langley Speedway?
I
Have
am.
you ever been in a race car before?
I practiced in my husband's youth car once out here by myself. So
Did
that's
you
pretty
run
much it.
faster than him?
No, but I wasn't bad for my first time. I felt like my times were okay.
So what got you into the racing?
I mean, I have always been a fan and wanted to race, but I would kind of joke like, yeah, I want a car. And then my husband got back into go-kart racing so that my son would see it and want to do it. And he kept saying, you should do it. And I'm like, no, I'm waiting for the car. Then I went and got a go-kart. So he got the car. And now I'm just kind of, making my way to the car. So I love the go-kart racing, but
So
I'm
now
excited.
are you and your husband going to be racing together in the same class, or
Well, he's recovering from an injury right now.
what did you do to him?
Okay. So that's
Off
the
the record,
problem
Scott.
here because he has actually told everyone everywhere that I ran over him with a car.
Um,
So it's funny you ask it that way. Which
so
isn't
if the police
exactly.
show up here in a few minutes.
Well, I was worried about that in the ER the first night because he was telling the nurses, and I'm like, they're the ones that call. You can't say that to them. So I was in the car. We had gotten a new car to build, and I was in it, and there was a little situation with a ramp and a ratchet
So you-
strap and all that. But the ratchet strap ran him over. It was not me. I thought I did because I couldn't see anything that was happening, and he was beside the car, not under the car. So he's probably yelling at the TV right now and saying, no, it was you. But that's the story everyone else has gotten. So he is hoping to get out there a little bit, maybe in his U car, maybe something else. But I hope we'll get out there a few times so I can beat him.
So if y'all are running, if it's like, let's say it's 10 laps to go, 5 laps to go, he's leading, You're right behind him. Do you rough him up?
Yeah, whatever. I have to do. If I'm gonna be blamed for everything anyway,
You might as well do it, right?
Fight for it, right? So yeah. That's all right.
When's her
Whatever
husband
I
coming
do.
on back?
Oh no, we can get him on here. I ain't thought about that.
We get her to talk trash, then we'll see what his rebuttal is.
Right? Yeah, I'm used to that though.
I mean, your whole family seems to be a racing family. You got your son racing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I mean, y'all got a lot of racing going on.
Yeah, we do. We do.
But then he's going to be running. Your son's running bandos.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You got a big trailer to get all this stuff here?
No, that's currently the problem. We're like, okay, we could drop this off and then take this and put these two, like nothing, no two vehicles really fit on one. So we're kind of, unfortunately the 8-year-old can race here, but can't drive anything to get here. So
the bando
still working
and
on
her
that.
new car, it can probably fit. Husband's out.
Yeah, Steve's gonna have to
Yeah,
find a second
well.
option.
Yeah, so I don't know how we'll do that. We're out of parking spaces in the driveway, out of ways to get everything here, but
How
We'll try
far
to
away
make
do you
that
guys live?
we're in northern Gloucester, so 45-ish minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll
Just
figure it out.
drive the U-car down here. Okay.
They'll never know.
Just put a tag on. I just bought it. I'm just trying to get
I
it
just
home.
bought it from this guy. I promise. Keep somebody behind it. You're good.
So this is going to be your first full year. So what are your expectations for the year? What do you hope to accomplish in your first year?
To make it through the whole season in my car, hopefully without too much work to do in the middle of the season, but we'll see. And really just to make progress. Like I'd like to see cutting down lap times and trying to work my way up there. So I don't know. I think I got some good people to follow and keep an eye on in the U-Car division. So it'll be nice to get out there with some of them. It's been nice watching all of them this season and kind of getting to know, who to talk to. So
Steve said she really
Oh.
did hit me with the car. Don't listen to her.
wow. Yeah. Can you cut that off? Right off that option for a minute.
No one here, he'll highlight and put it up.
Hunter's got a trailer for sale.
Yeah.
Hunter Morgan Racing's got a trailer for sale.
24
trailer.
foot. Yeah.
There you go.
No, I know. Well, we've been debating whether that's. I know.
Sounds like it's a sign. I mean,
No.
So who does all the work on all these cars? Do you get out there and work on them?
I do. I don't know a whole lot, but I'm learning. Last off season, we bought his Saturn Halloween night and got it out there like the guy met us at Wawa. It was his daily driver. So we took that thing, stripped it down, and made it into a U-Car and had it out by practice. So I enjoyed just kind of getting to figure it all out and understand a little more about building them. But my husband has done a lot, even, with his leg the way it is. He's been hobbling around and teaching me a lot, doing a whole lot of work. Jared Satterley has been amazing. He's helped us out a lot. Yeah, sure did. Jared always goes, hold on, I got an idea, and walks off and then comes back, and then it's a whole nother project. But that has been fun. Lots of time working with him. The Newells have been awesome too. Coming off for support, and they're always out here. Like we brought Dallas out to practice with his bando, and they were here ready to go, ready to help with everything we needed. We just got our little family that's been great about.
Do you guys run spotters? Do you guys run spotters?
Yes, we do.
They're always gone.
So who's going to do the spotting for you? Or did you spot for your husband?
Don't read any comments he makes about that. I did. I did once,
Oh.
and I got fired from that really quickly.
What had
I
happened
just
was-
talk and it wasn't really. He's like, that's not how you say that. Stop saying that like that. That was really awkward. Don't say that in my ear. What was awkward? I was trying to tell him that there were cars coming, and the way I said it was not the way that spotters say it. So
Look at
yeah,
that, my mind's running wild now.
Get out of the way, man.
and you're probably not wrong. So and then he was his first little wreck. He was all right. He saved it, but he was like, "You didn't tell me I was hitting a car until I was hitting the car." So I think I did, but you know, pushing that button before you talk, I'm not good at that. So Amanda Satterley took over, and you know, I've been listening in and so that I could jump in when I need to. But so we got Amanda's gonna help me out, and then you know, we'll see if he gets into some of these deep car races. We'll have Wesley might spot for him. Yeah, so
Yeah, Amanda's done that song, so she's got nothing.
Yeah,
much doing it
yeah.
too.
it was good to hear her. I'm like, that's how you tell him that. You know, I clearly hadn't spent enough time listening, and then I was
Hit
just
the button and say,
there.
"Oh, you just hit a car."
Watch out, watch out.
Pretty much, that's what he heard. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that was kind of fun. I mean,
I wish I'd have been standing
maybe
and
more
listening to it.
for me than him. Yeah.
But now you got a good story.
Yeah, that's true. And now I don't have to spot for him anymore either. So
That's
got myself out of
she
that
tried the
job.
man's trick with me.
I
After
didn't
that
even
bad
try.
enough,
Well, I
they
didn't
won't ask
try
you to do it
Just
again.
stop asking.
But yeah, once it happened, I was like, who wants the radio? You know, I don't want to do that
Find somebody
anymore.
who stands
I'm
up.
sure she said something else. She's
Yes.
like, sponsor your fucking self.
He had to do that a couple times. We had radio issues in the beginning. That part we couldn't figure out. And he's like, I didn't hear a thing. So he did all right without a spotter though.
Now you said he raced
With me.
before, or he raced go-karts before?
He had raced go-karts a long time ago. We took my son trying to get him, you know, we're like, you'll love it if you do it. And he was like, no, I'm just not sure. So, you know, dad starts and then he's like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And then it became all of us.
that's got to be fun. Have everybody.
It's fun and it's really nice, you know, getting to have Dallas out there with us. He'll put the radio on, he'll go work on the cars. He's
How old
learning
is
a
he?
lot. He's 8.
8, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
So how many nights is y'all's racing on the same night?
I think it's only 4. So, which, you know, I think is good at this point because I'm sure that's going to be a lot of back and forth that I'm not prepared for. But it also, you know, puts us freaking cars almost every weekend. There are very few weekends
Yeah.
where we'll just get to be here for other people. So I'll be busy.
Yeah. But now, who helps you with the cars?
Jared,
Yeah, okay.
Jared, the
You
Newells.
let him do
Yeah.
that too?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Jared.
Look, we
We
gotta
like
be
to give
really
him a hard
nice
time.
because I think he's helping me with some stuff right now from home. So, yeah.
I think he works on like 15 cars a weekend.
Yeah. I think it
See,
goes.
I don't know.
I mean,
how
they've
he
been
does it.
rebuilding the camper. I've seen they got it ready.
He's been working on
That's
his.
right. We got my car out to put that camper in there actually, and then my car barely fit back in until we went and got it. And so yeah, a lot of juggling in that garage, but
Yeah, for sure.
he has saved us many, many times every weekend.
So, do you have any sponsors and everything helping you out this year?
I do. Am I allowed to use my
Yes,
my
you
cheat
are.
Cheat
sheet
sheet?
because this is?
I mean,
yeah.
we fine you for it. But
That's all right.
She's a rookie.
That's fine. Traffic safety supplies. That's where my husband works. So
That's
Evidently, you won't pay any attention to that because you hit him in the car.
he didn't put any cones out or anything. So,
yeah, so
you know.
that's his own damn fault, right?
Yep, that's right. If he's got all the safety stuff figured
Okay.
out, so
I
if
got
you
you
tell
back.
me get in the car, like I'm assuming
You
you
see
got
how I
it-
was
got
on
it
his
straight.
side, now I'm on your side?
Yeah, thank you for. I appreciate that. Auto rescue, roadside service. Connell's Creative Chaos. They've done all our shirts and stuff, and they're awesome. Melise Marine, the Battered Badger, and the Road Striping Services.
The Battered Badger.
Yeah, they're a food truck.
Okay.
Matthews,
They-
Middlesex, Gloucester, they're out there.
The roadkill?
And they're amazing. They're delicious.
Well, I mean, it just sounded like the name.
Yeah. Well,
You poor people.
no, and they're new to us this year, so
Nice.
we're excited to have them
Was any of those your husband's sponsors? Or these all your sponsors? He's got to get his
No,
own.
some of them. Well, no. Traffic Safety Supplies was his main sponsor last year. Connell's Creative Chaos, Melise Marine, and Road Stripping Services. So a lot of them carrying over to this year. And then we've got a bunch of them also on the bandwidth. So yeah.
Sounds like you got everything ready to go, and
We'll see about the driver. Yeah.
so you're gonna practice.
Maybe after practice.
You gonna practice this week?
Yes. Yeah.
Have you been out here to practice? You said you've only went out in your husband's car?
Yeah. So I was gonna get out here as much as I could, and the incident, the injury, the crime, whatever it is, happened
We'll see it
on
2020 next week.
probably. Yeah, I don't know who's watching, but that happened Halloween night, and their championship night had been pushed to the first because of rain, so he missed that last race and ended up barely walking, and so we just weren't able to get anything out here. He just had his surgery Tuesday, so he's stubborn as can be and walking as much as he can, trying to get ready for the season. So that did put a little damper in all of our practice, but Saturday's it. So
How close is the bando? Is
it's ready.
Is really?
Yeah.
Has he been able to come out and do any practicing yet? Or?
He did come out about, I guess, earlier this month. He was out here, and he was just ready to go. He was hesitant when he was in his go-kart, and so we expected that from him. And there was zero hesitation out here, at least on the empty track. He was excited. He spun himself out in his first lap, and we thought, oh, that's probably scary. So Wesley and I were running from over here near turn 4 all the way up here. He's in the middle of turn 1 and 2, and he's just sitting there with his thumb out the window, like, come on, turn me around. I'm ready to go. So it was a great practice, and we're eager to see what it will be like when he's got some other friends out there with him.
So who's going to spot for him?
Jared's going to spot for him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you need a little experience on the other end of that.
Right. Yeah. I think
what you can and can't do, and
I think there's something to not having a parent
Well, I think so
always
too.
on there.
100%.
So, yeah. He's a good kid. He's a good listener. Like, he would listen to us, but he, you need somebody, also not me, who's gonna, like,
yeah,
you can
don't
probably
know
hear the
when people
panic
are
in my
coming.
voice. If something happens, you don't need me on there. So yeah, Jared's gonna put up with that.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. Hope
Thank
everything
you.
goes good this year, and maybe you can.
I can't wait till your injured husband comes. He should dress up like one of those crash dummies when he drives.
Fire suits.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to do you calling for a crash dummy right now.
Well, I mean, he got run over by a car, so I'm just figuring it would be fitting.
Yeah.
But I look forward to you beating him so we can,
Thank you.
Yeah. Talk trash.
So once
we
that-
will talk trash.
So
for
once
you.
that
I
happens,
appreciate
we're gonna
it.
have you both on the show. That's
I don't
I'll
know.
just wait till they
At that
wreck
point.
each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyway, well, thank you for coming out and being with us,
Thank you.
and we'll talk to you again real soon. Hopefully everything works out. We'll get you back on here again real after a real. Well, don't hit your husband again, but
Say good luck to the speedy recovery for the victim.
Get the victim. Yes. Thank you so much.
all right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Scott. I think we got our second victim already lined up there.
All right, let's get us we need to get some updated things. We'll work
I got
on
one,
that.
but I didn't send it to you. I did send it.
Let me know when I'm hot.
You're hot.
Robert Rummels with Mosquito Joe. Thank you for tuning in to the Jack Dodson Racing Insider News with Scott Allen. See you next week.
Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Can you hear us? You got us? No, maybe.
Hello, Ashley.
We can
Hello,
hear you.
Ashley. Ashley.
Can you hear us? No. Turn your volume up.
I can't hear you guys.
You should. Everybody else is hearing us. Try your volume. Can you hear us now? No. I mean, everybody else can hear us. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear. Yeah, we
I
hear
just can't
you.
hear you guys.
I don't know.
Hey,
I just-
where'd she go?
I have no sound on my end.
Let's see. I don't know. You got her number, Jack? Maybe it'll, I'll say she can't say anything. Let's see. No. And
Check your end. Oh, she can't hear me no matter what.
well, she could hear us.
Huh?
Or she should be. Can you hear anything now? Yeah. Turn your volume up. Says Amy's playing a prank on her. Somebody said. I guess she'll come back. Yeah, everybody else can hear. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not our technical difficulty this time.
Push a button.
This time.
so you ran low 21-second lap.
That's what the crew chief said.
Yeah.
It was faster than him. I think that's all we know.
Yeah.
Crew chief didn't give his lap time.
No, Crystal West, we are not new at it. It's not our problem. We're good.
Crystal, we need you to fix it. Crystal.
How are you now?
You got us now?
Yes.
All right.
All right, that works out good.
How are you guys?
We're doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry
Good.
about that. I don't know what happened.
It was good to finally talk to
Technology, you gotta love it, right?
That's right. Tell me about it.
It works. When it works, it's great, and when it doesn't, it's complicated and frustrating.
For sure.
Now, tell us a little bit about Ashley Miller Media. What all you got going on? I'm gonna tell you something. Some of the things you do. That's the last 2 weeks that we had you do. We had Hunter on, and then we had you this week. The things you've done, they are cool. I really like it. I wish I could do it.
I was gonna say, no reason he's saying that because he don't know how to do it himself.
That's right.
Well, it's very easy. I do nothing with AI. Everything that I create is I have found a new love. I want to say Canva. Everything I produce is out of the Canva, and in fact, everything in the last 2 weeks has been produced from just holding my phone in my hand.
Wow.
I want to say I got my start in social media marketing in 2001. I was getting out of the legal field and decided a wild hair to start an online clothing boutique called the Twin Shop. And I had taken a hiatus from Facebook, all social media platforms, for about 5 years. Tried to live in the moment, I guess, so to speak, and be less on social media. But I learned real quick that if you're going to have an online clothing boutique, it's different. If you have a brick and mortar, you have continuous customers coming inside your store. Online presence is if you don't have a following base, you can have products, but nobody's going to see them, and you're not going to get purchases. Yeah. So with that, I had to learn very quickly, there's 4 key ingredients of having an online presence, and that's, content, consistency, content, branding, and then, in the racing side of that, you have to have the sponsorship mindset. So all of those key things that I just mentioned, I brought into doing with the racing graphics. I do hero cards, short reels, just anything to really keep your following and viewers, your fans, engaged. I also have worked with numerous of musicians. Tommy Townsend, I don't know if you guys know him.
Yeah,
He's the
heard that.
lead singer with Waymore Outlaws. I've worked with him exclusively, worked with Waymore Outlaws and his distillery that he has there in Dawsonville. And then, of course, with the Morgans. But I really got started, I think it was around 2024. I got to working with Mark Ebert, who used to own Lonesome Pine.
Right.
And then Jeff ROARK, who will be on next, or whenever I think he's next in line, right? Up on deck. So I really enjoyed working with them too. You know, short track racing, I grew up in racing with my dad. He raced heavily in World Karting Association. He won the track championship or in the national championship, I think in 95 and 97 in the Winston Mini Cup series. And over time, you know, in the 90s, the stands were always packed. I mean, 90s racing had it going on.
Yeah.
And it kind of died down. I think really my thing is when racing kind of went to the staging. A lot of people deterred from it. So short track racing has really been kind of stagnant, and it's now making a comeback. But with that, people have not caught on to how to utilize social media in their marketing. It's no longer word of mouth, and I try to tell that to racers because you know, I'm working with a couple on obtaining sponsorships. You know, your sponsors are looking at you as a business, and you need to really treat yourself like a business. You know, sponsors look at when you send a letter, it's no longer go to a sponsor word of mouth. Hey, give me money. I'll put a logo on your car, on my car. I'll put it on the trailer, put it on our merchandise. You know, a sponsor is not going to easily give you that money because they're going to check you out. They're going to see what your following base is. They're going to see how much are you posting. I think last show somebody mentioned to you guys, why do you all have a show every week? Well, it's to stay relevant. It's consistency.
Exactly.
You have to in this industry. And it's like with any other industry now, social media is the new norm. You need to get comfortable with it. And of course, with that, you know, you've got different platforms, and, you know, Facebook is more for the millennials and the baby boomers. You've got Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat. They're more for the younger generation. So I think you really have to know your audience, who you're going after. So there's a lot into social media marketing and the racing dynamic. But if you learn the 4 key ingredients, then you can grow your following. Sponsors, you can obtain bigger sponsors. So it's about being consistent.
So you do a lot of that for Lonesome Pine? I mean, you do a lot of their stuff to get them relevant out there?
I don't work with Lonesome Pine any longer. It's a track near and dear to my heart. I will still put content out for them because my twin sister and I, when we started Twin Track Media back in 2024, our goal was to get people more involved in racing, pack the stands, help, you know, race tracks that are being stagnant. We want people to get back involved. I think our youth really is struggling. So many people are our younger generation is so caught up in social media and staying glued to a tablet. And tracks are really, struggling with getting people into the stands. So we wanted to help with the marketing aspect, and from, speaking with Lonesome Pine, they were, having issues with getting content out, and we had a blast doing it. We really enjoyed working with racers. We actually come back in contact with I call them racing family because, they're with you all the time with our dad's crew that used to race with him. and people that we grew up with. So it was interesting to get back in the dynamic of go from having an online clothing boutique and doing marketing just catered towards our boutique to using what we learned to promote racers and racetracks and go from there. But I've been doing work with Hunter. He's a great kid to work with. I'm really excited to see what the future holds for him. And I'm really excited to see that Lonesome Pine, although it changed ownerships, I really think that Lonesome Pine is going in the right direction, especially with technology and branding and so forth.
Yeah, and they've got a lot going on out there too. I mean, they're really changing the face of what Lonesome Pine used to be to what it is now.
Yes. Yes. I actually had to go down there a couple days ago, met with Jeff. I had no pictures of Jeff, so I was like, well, I'm going to put a reel out, but I need something to use. And that was the first time I had actually been back to the track. I actually live in Georgia, Roswell, Georgia. I come here to Wise. I'm a freelance paralegal, so I work here in Abingdon, and then we lost our dad in 2022. So I help out. I'm the executor of his estate. So when I'm here, I'm dealing with that. But I hadn't been back to the track since it changed ownership. And it is crazy to see all of the construction and just the change in the short amount of time since it's changed hands.
Yeah, it's unbelievable because I've been seeing pictures, and I've talked to a couple people that are going to race over there this year, and they're really excited about what's going on over there. So that'll be a big deal for that area.
Yes. Yes. So I'm really excited. I really hope that we can pack the stands. I think, the more advertisement you get out, the more consistent that you are, you're upping your followers, you're getting people involved. Believe it or not, when we were working with Jeff and Mark in 2024, 25, there were so many people that's still in our area that didn't even know that the track was open. And I think that goes along with a lot of tracks because just because of the attendance has been down so much, and it kind of has lost interest in the younger generation. And that's where I'm hopeful that, with these young drivers, if they put out, engaging content every like other day, that they can get more people and younger fans back into the stands.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say just like you, in order to get in front of that younger fan, you got to get on this phone, right?
Yes.
You have to be on this to get there, and without doing that, that's where the people up the street don't even know you exist. Exactly.
I was going to touch base on content. People struggle with, well, what am I going to post? On the racing side of things, I would say, if you're a racer or a racetrack, post on Monday about, what the week is ahead. What have you got planned? What races is coming up? As for racers, you can post, race recaps, post about working on your car, what your goals are for the week. There's always something there that you can post about. Ideally, they want you posting around four times a week. So that gives you 4 to 5 days a week. So it gives you 2 to 3 days off per week. But, and this is, I could go into this all day long and talk about this subject matter, but because there's a lot into it. But, there's algorithms. So if you don't stay ahead of the curve, you're going to get left behind. And so consistency is the biggest thing. From sponsorship mindset, you've got to keep your sponsors in the loop. You need to be, mentioning them one time when you win or one time, during the week. That's not cutting it. You will not keep a sponsor in your back pocket if you're not consistently giving them praises.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
I got one question. You said post all the time. and being you're a paralegal also. Now, if you run your husband over with your race car, do you post about it or not?
I mean, that's a clear admission. So I would say you're walking a thin line, but I think you've already admitted fault, right?
Well, actually,
That was funny.
I really like what you do with with Hunter, the things you did with Hunter when he was coming on the show, the things you did with you coming on the show and Jeff. I mean, those were real professional looking things that I really enjoyed. And I love putting it on my site because I want everybody to think I did it, but I didn't.
Well, and that's great. And I really do thank you all for your praises. It was, I guess, because I would love to teach a class on, I think a lot of people think that it's hard, and it's really not. I mean, if you have a vision and you got a whiteboard, it's kind of like, collages. Canva is one of the easiest tools out there. And like I said, I've managed to do 99% of my work from holding my phone, and I have an iPhone, I think 14, in my hand. 99% of my work is done by my phone, even when I'm capturing reels. So Canva is a great tool to learn, and it's very easy. But I would love to teach a class on how.
I'd love for you to teach one too. I'd come to it.
Well,
I guess I'm gonna have to get on here and put Canva on my phone because I don't think I have it, but I'm gonna have to do that.
Do you have a class how to get to Canva to put that on your phone? Because he's gonna need that.
Just go to the App Store and type in Canva. It's actually pretty awesome. It's an awesome tool. You can do so much with it, and there's so many templates to use. If you've got photos on your phone, you can use Canva.
Okay.
They've got elements like, you just type in racing and it'll throw up all the graphics. And I think one of the key elements that I had to learn was layering. I think the piece that I put out today, the one with, it's got Jeff ROARK and me in it, that's yellow with the banner going across the bottom. Yeah. I think that one had over 30 or 40 elements to it. And I created that within, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes. So.
Well, I'm gonna have to load that. My 13-year-old grandson, he's gonna have to show me how to do it because he's shaking his head. He's shaking his head like he knows what's going on. So I'll get with him.
I use it for school projects.
Ashley, we appreciate you spending some time with us tonight. And we're gonna get you back on here and we're gonna talk some more about this because I think it's really important that everybody knows about it.
I thank you very much. Thank you guys for having me on, you and Scott. And I do want to give a shout out to a couple of my prior customers. Atkins Property Management, Hunter Morgan Racing, Mark Ebra and Jeff ROARK, and of course Tommy Townsend and Waymore Outlaws.
Well, you got it going on with that stuff. You got a lot of it, and I tell you what, you do a great job, and I just want you to know that.
Well, thank you very much.
We'll talk again real soon, and I hope you have everything goes good, and maybe everything you're gonna make on some time for the opener.
I'm going to try to. I'm supposed to be. I've got to leave on Friday, and then I'll be back, I think, on Wednesday. So yeah, it's on the agenda. Okay,
well, good. Hopefully, I'll see you out there sometime because I'm gonna try to make a trip out there myself. So.
Yes, you need to come. I'm from Wise County, and the mountain terrain here is gorgeous. It's a beautiful time of the year. Everything's starting to bloom. So come check the track out and check out the surrounding area.
I'll do that. All right, Ashley, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Lisa Satterley said that Steve, she was trying to take her competition out, even if it's family.
Well,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
all right, let's get CJ on before we get Jeff on here.
This is Fast Eddie with Fast Eddie's Barbecue. You're watching Jack Dodson's Racing Insider with Scott Allen and Adam Welbrock.
Although if you cook a barbecue, you want the barbecue slow.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But if you're gonna be fast Eddies, you gotta talk faster.
Yes.
What's up, TJ? How you doing, man?
What's happening?
Good, man. How's life in the O'Reilly series? I guess we gotta say now. That's gonna be hard to get used to.
Yeah, I keep catching myself saying Xfinity O'Reilly series. I keep Spanglish, keep blurring them together, but it's going good, man. We're fighting a good fight. I love how O'Reilly's is getting right behind it. You know, they have a good they like the grassroots aspect, and now it's like we're doing the NASCAR local series brought to you by O'Reilly's, right? That's a new thing this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I'm fighting the good fight, trying to find sponsors and trying to make it back to the track. That's what I'm working on.
So have you got any possibilities of being on the track anytime soon, or?
Yeah, we just signed a contract for Dover. We're gonna have that announcement released here soon. So one race at a time, just trying to claw my way back into the series. It takes a lot of funding. I actually was talking about the marketing aspect of it, and yeah, we're on the phones every day on Zoom calls trying to find the right partners, because it could be a great fit, but maybe sometimes the marketing people don't see it, or sometimes maybe I'm not the right person for them. So it's everything.
So do you do your own marketing, CJ, or do you have somebody help you do that?
Yeah, dude, I'm wearing all the hats. I get all the marketing hats and all the wearing all the hats. I don't have a law degree, so I definitely have someone else doing the contract work. But we're doing all so we're using Canva. We using every tool that's available to us to do marketing. The one thing that I invested in last year was a videographer. That really changed our game and how we present ourselves. To the sponsors and for them to the shots that we can create afterwards.
Mm-hmm. So you were talking about, we were talking the other day or a couple of weeks ago, you're talking about trying to do some late model stuff or maybe some cars tour stuff.
Yeah. So hopefully I can save some pennies up. Scott is actually one of my customers now at my day job.
I'm sorry.
Working for Techmetric, I gotta get the rent paid in my 1-bedroom apartment, keep the lights on here, and so yeah, I am hopefully gonna have some money in the coming weeks. The biggest thing with me being outside the Xfinity car, I think people don't understand how much it costs to go to the track, right? So I'm scraping pennies together to make these O'Reilly series stuff happen. I caught myself there. The O'Reilly series stuff happened there, and it's okay, now I need to focus on just getting back to the track. Even if I don't have enough money to go to the O'Reilly series, just having enough to make it to the track, doing a cars tour race or even a late model stock race at Tri-County or Hickory or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep your name relevant, right? And how long have you been? So how did you? It looks like I was actually looking back, and it looks like we've had you on the show several years ago.
Yeah.
How did you get started into racing? Was your dad's race, or how did that come about?
Oh yeah, my dad stuck me in a car at 10 years old, full body. We called them Thunder Lights up in New Hampshire. It was a kids class, 4-cylinder kids class, and he stuck me in. I got second the first time out. He's pissed. He thought I should have won. And then I got very fortunate getting hooked up. When the drive the Peak Stock Car Dream Challenge came about, and I was so obsessed with that, and I was it made me start to do research how are these kids getting rides and stuff, and trying to figure out how these other kids made it into NASCAR and I didn't. Not that I didn't know. I was just trying to understand what the pathway was, because it's not, we talk about all the time, it's not like college football, it's not like hockey where it's there are serious steps. There's all these different paths, and I would just call teams and ask them, and one guy walked me all through it. One guy was yeah, man, it costs $1 million for a season. And I was how do people come up with that money? And he was family companies, or he has sponsorship. And I was oh, tell me about that. And he walked me through what a marketing proposal was. I had no idea, and so that kind of led me to creating my first BS marketing proposal that I look back on now, and I was why was I even sending this out? So yeah, it's evolved over the years for sure.
Who was it to give you the information, or who helped you?
I don't remember the guy's name, and it was someone with an ad. It was probably a BS ad on racingjunk.com for a funded driver that I called and be hey man,
Yeah.
But yeah, you're like really informational and like really helpful. And then you like meet people along the way. And like there's like NASCAR is really cool where there's a lot of people that are willing to help and like want to help and want to.
Mhm.
Some people are.
Yeah, you just got to show interest. I mean, talking about the Peak Challenge, we've had Dr. Patrick Starpoli, he won that deal, and now kind of came back, finished school, now has come back and got a full time. This is his first full time deal, and I don't think he had to bring any money to this one, I believe, but keep grinding it out,
Yeah, no, Patrick's really smart, really nice. Like I reached out to him during that. And he like sent me a bunch because he had an internship at MWR too. I was trying to get an internship there as an engineer. I have a degree in mechanical engineering, and he like was very helpful, like connecting me with the HR people there. Like, wicked nice kid.
Mm-hmm.
So when you saw that you got to get the money to put this all together, I mean, you got to do the rent the car thing. I know you don't have your own car, right? You got to rent the car.
Yep. Yeah. So last year with DGM. DGM's full up this year, to my knowledge, and so now we're kind of a free agent again, seeing who has a seat available for the remaining races that we can get sponsorship for this year. So like right now we have like $1 million out in proposals, and it's just like hopefully 50% of them bite. But
well, it seems like you'd be able to find an outside shot there to get at least to get some rides to get started. I mean, that seems like that would be a thing coming out.
We're working on it. It's like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, they're in the bag, and it's like it's never a done deal until they sign the contract.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean that's a fact. I mean we had talked about that a little bit. Like there's so many times that people think it's just pretty much a done deal. They're like, yeah, well, I mean, like you had some races at Daytona, stuff that were pretty much a done deal, and then they decided to wait until June to maybe make a decision, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
and I think what's tough about our sport in terms of timing is people's advertising spend. Like coming into Q3 and Q4, these teams need a solid decision on what driver they're going to go with and what funding that driver has. And I'm talking to these companies, and they're into January, and they're like, yeah, we're having our planning meetings right now. And that's 4 weeks away from Daytona. So it's really hard to get that like commitment early on in Q3 of the previous year. And so we're still working on that. Like I just had a conversation. They're like, well, what does the racing look like for next year? I'm like, I need to know by Q3. Like hard stop, need to know by Q3, deliberate, sign the contract, send the money, Q3, done.
That's actually a good point. I never thought about that. I mean, it's neat how you learn the different aspects and timing is everything. And man, sometimes meeting the right person at the right time and, can change things also. But that's a neat how the timeline, figuring that out and making that work also.
It's funny you say that. I had 2 large brands, like huge brands that you guys would know right off the top of your head, probably have them in your garage. I talked to them in 2024, had like big pitch meetings with them. And at the end of the meeting, they said, this is great timing for us. And they both said no. And I was like, oh, that's like the nail in the coffin. Now I know that like every time they say this is great timing, it's going to be a no.
But you never know who you'll run into. I mean, we've been fortunate enough to be in the sport for a long time. And I've heard guys that forget going back to the BK racing. I don't know if you know those guys over there, but one of the guy from Virginia, what's his name, is related to the Wood brothers, Richard. He helped a guy move a Corvette that was parked in the wrong spot at Dover, I think it was. And come find out, a guy had a big trucking company and became like a pretty big sponsor in the Cup Series with him. But he was there to meet somebody else, and they didn't, I guess, treat him as that they thought he was low-hanging fruit and just didn't pay him a lot of attention. And he just happened to help him move his car and got to talking to him. And the next thing you know, I think they did 5 to 8 races in the Cup Series. So it was like, you just never know who you're going to run into. So you kind of got to be presentable all the time, or kind of fit yourself, right? Which you probably used to doing anyway.
Well, yeah, I always have the smile plastered on my face. It's a funny story you say that. A couple weeks ago, probably a month or so ago, I was flying down to Charlotte, and I had to get upgraded. So this guy, this Italian guy with this wicked nice suit on, I'm like drooling at the mouth. I'm like, oh, perfect guy. I'm like, hey man, what do you do for work? You know, he said, sound nice man. I'm like, that's a really nice suit. What do you do for work? And then he runs some hedge fund in New York, and I was like talking to him. I was like, oh dude, I'd love to have your job. He's like, oh, what do you do for work? I was like, I'm a NASCAR driver. And then like I was like, oh, he's like, oh, take my email. And then I emailed him and like nothing, called him nothing. Yeah. All right, on to the next one. You know.
Yeah.
Well, now, being out of the car for a while that you have been, how do you stay up on top of things, and how do you keep yourself prepared?
Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons I want to do some more late model racing, is just to stay, you know, on top of my game. I have my iRacing rig back here, but that's nothing like being in the real car and like, you know, having someone on your back bumper, like, you know, giving you hell before the green flag starts. So definitely going to be doing some late model races just to knock some rust off and get ready for my next O'Reilly Series race.
Well, hopefully you'll let us know when you get that late model ride, so we can keep up with you and see how things are going.
Appreciate that.
When you get ready to announce that Dover deal, if you want to come on and bring them on, man, use us. That's what we're here for.
I appreciate that. They probably love that. Yeah, these guys, it's their first. I love bringing companies in that have never been into the sport before. They're excited about it. They were actually looking at doing a Porsche Cup car sponsoring, because they were at the Porsche Cup race and they were just walking around the paddock. Like they were telling me about, they were walking around just asking people how much it was to sponsor them. And I was like, you guys should come to more NASCAR races. Jeez.
Well, he wouldn't have got 2 feet to cup at a NASCAR race. And we were like, come right on over here.
Yeah, right.
Don't walk down the rest of the pit road. Stay right here. Let's talk. Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Well, CJ, we appreciate your time tonight, man. And anything going on, get back with us so we can get you back on here and talk about it.
Will you guys be at the Cars Tour race at Nashville? Will you make calls up there?
No, we're going to Martinsville. You going to Martinsville? You still coming to Martinsville?
I don't think so.
No.
That's this weekend.
Yeah. No, we'll be there. Charlotte.
Well, I was looking at flights. Like they were like $150, and I was like, oh, that's doable. And then they bumped up to $400 today, and I was like, that's not happening.
All right, TJ, we appreciate it, man, and stay in touch, and we'll talk to you again.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Eddie said it was 4 a.m. when he did his video.
Well,
Give him a break.
He's probably.
I mean, I'm not on the check at 4 a.m. either. Matter of fact, I ain't even got a pulse at 4 a.m.
All right, let's get. You need to get your thing on.
Hi, I'm Lenny Baticki from PRN at the Track, and you're watching Jack Dodson's Racing Insider with Scott Allen and Adam Wellbrock.
Does anybody else have him do their show intro?
Jeff, how's it going, man?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Well, we're doing good. How's everything down your way? Getting all ready for the season?
Oh, we've been busy from October of last year till right up to this point.
I have seen a lot of pictures and everything about the changes that are going on. Tell us a little bit what all you have done there at Lonesome Pine to make things a little bit better for everybody.
Well, starting out at the end of last year, we did a completely repave of the track to let it cure over the winter. We actually had a special mix of asphalt for the racetrack, and with the weather, we had let it cure. But that was the first major project we did, and just tore down the complete infield, built a new tech building, concession stands, bathrooms, state of the art. Now, remember, nothing had been done to this track since 1972 when it was built. So it was time for some upgrades. One of the most exciting features are new Jumbotron. That thing is unbelievable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to get down there and see this.
I'm sorry?
I said, I can't wait to get down there and see it, because I was down there a few years ago for a Hooters Cup race. And I thought, well, that's a neat track, but it did have that.
It felt like 1972.
It felt a little older type track and everything. And I think from what I've seen, y'all guys are doing a great job.
I appreciate it. I mean, Joe, he's put his heart and soul into this project, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, from like the LED lights we put up, new scoreboards, Completely knew everything. The man has not cut corners on anything this year.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that's a good thing for that racetrack because you probably get the pull.
You're breaking up a little bit there.
Maybe you get a pull from a lot of different places with all the upgrades and everything. You can get a whole lot of drivers in there.
Your audio's breaking up quite a bit.
I think it's your internet. I think because everybody else seems to.
Okay, I've got you there now. I noticed Ashley was having problems. Maybe it's down here in Southwest Virginia.
No, with all the upgrades y'all got going on there, I mean, you're going to pull a lot of race car drivers there, and I think it's going to be a big upgrade for the track.
I think so. We had our first open practice this past Saturday.
Ashley just said, "Haha, it's our area."
Well, we done lost you now. He's talking. I don't hear.
Yeah, it's the internet. He's bringing excitement back to the pine. we don't hear anything, Jeff. Just if you can hear us, you may have to go out and come back in like Ashley did. But I mean, that's just to talk about like, man, adding LED lights. First of all, in 1 year, right?
Busy off season.
A jumbotron. I think that's what we're missing here. Is
Oh,
a
big time,
jumbotron.
man. He had me at jumbotron.
The new buildings. Just you're calling. Calling.
That's what we need. I saw Bill in here earlier. Bill, let's get that jumbotron, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Bill. I'm trying.
Hey, Jeff, can you hear us?
I don't think so. He looks like he. Oh, I'm gonna try to come back in. People can see. They probably can't see the sweeper truck is making laps around the racetrack. They're cleaning up.
It's got some work to do, I imagine, after Saturday.
Yeah, there was a lot of junk out there on the racetrack.
Yeah. Hey. Jackson Lee Dodson. Check it out.
How about that? You got us now, Jeff?
I got you now. Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. It happens. It's just nice it's not on us this time. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Me and cell phones, they're hung to my head all day, so we don't get along real well.
So what got you into the racetrack business?
Oh my gosh. I was thinking about that today. This is my 40th year in racing.
Wow.
And, as a driver, I never was very fast, but I could always run my mouth pretty good. So, just been around it forever, and the kids grew up in it. And I got a call about 7 years ago, said, "Hey, we're looking for somebody to be a race director." So I went and done that. And a month later, I was running the racetrack. And then this opportunity come up here with Joey. So back at it again.
Now, Joey's done a lot of things there, like you said, with everything he's upgraded. He's got to be a man who loves the sport to be able to do what he's doing.
For sure.
I told somebody Saturday, he's not doing it because of the money that, you're not going to make millions of dollars. He does it because he loves the sport. He truly lives it day and night.
I think that's you can see that in what all he has done there. And so tell us a little bit about any special events or anything you got going on down there this year.
Well, we're not doing a whole lot of special events. We've got the Super Cup Series coming in. We've got the Grand National cars. And also we've got the Stars Tour coming. But we're having one special event at the end of the year on October 31st, the Coalfield Classic. That's going to be a big money race for all divisions. So this year, we thought about the monster trucks and things. I think people get up when they start seeing it every year. They get bored with it. And like I've always said, we're not only in the racing business, we're in the entertainment business. Right. So you've got to keep it new and exciting. So, we're just trying to be as most exciting entertainment facility as we can be. Probably have a couple concerts too. We put in a new sound system that's concert quality, so we can host any size concert you'd want to have.
So what series you going to be running? I see Hunter Morgan's in here making a couple comments. It says y'all have a good purse, which is hard to do today, and says you have 20 cars pre-registered for the limited division.
We did. We're going to run the, as I call them, the NASCAR late model stocks once a month. Then we're going to run our limited late models, which that seems to be a lot of tracks are running now. They'll run every 2 weeks, and of course we're going to have Crown Vics is new for us this year, which I think that series is really taking off. We're bringing back the Mod 4s, which has kind of been a little lack around our area with the Mod 4s, but we're thinking 10 or 12 cars. Of course, the Pure 4s and the beginner Pure 4s. So I think we've got 8 classes this year. Street stocks, and also the that's one of our most popular competitive classes, in the super streets.
So you do you run the Mod 4s there by any chance? Are you going to have any Mod 4s?
We do. We're bringing them back this year.
Is Kevin Canner outlawed? Can he come back?
He's coming back. He's come over and tested with us, and was pretty fast as always.
Yeah, he's done one everywhere and done everything. So he come over there with y'all. I don't want him stinking up the show.
Right.
Now, one thing we're adding this year, I'm really excited about. Joey was talking about, you get certain classes and it's follow the leader. So we're going to throw a mandatory caution somewhere around halfway. So if it's a 30-lap feature, somewhere around lap 15. Now, saying that, if we have a caution on lap 12, we're not going to do that. But, save your tires and put on a show for the fans.
That's right. And I agree. We're in the entertainment business. We're not really in the racing business.
Right.
But, I know here at one time, I forget who was thinking to show up, and every time you won a race or after so many, they had 25 pounds to the car. And then you won again, they had another 25 pounds. They just slowed you down.
A lot of tracks do that, and I have mixed emotions about that. Guys work on the cars and get fast, and then they get penalized. Yeah. I've been on both sides of that. Let them start in the back or something, put on a show. But adding weight, I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah. So do y'all run every week, or you running every other week?
Every other week. We run, like I say, our opener's April 4th. And then, of course, we got Bristol race coming up. Then we'll come back May 2nd and then May 16th.
Man,
every other week.
It's almost got to seem like you had the house makeover, that they did, but on a racetrack this year. I mean, we were talking about when you were kind of coming out and coming back in that, you added LED lights, which we have here, Jumbotron, a new building. The Jumbotron is the 21st century, right? That's going to be way cool. Well, now you got to get some cameras and some people to work it.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we start training on it tomorrow, but with our cameras and stuff, we've got 3 cameras, so we'll have on-track action, driver interviews. And one thing we're doing this year, too, we're going to have driver introduction for our classes. These guys put their heart and soul into this stuff, and the sponsors. So before the races, they'll be introduced drivers and kind of walk, not across the stage, but out and have their pictures on the Jumbotron. And, nice. We appreciate them as much as they appreciate us.
Well, I think you come with a different aspect, a different view from racing from both sides of the fence, right? We have to put, dollars and cents have to make sense. But you got to think about the race car drivers and the heart that they put in, and you've been there, so you kind of understand that side of it. So I love the idea of introducing. Are you doing every class every week, or are you just doing a different class every race?
That's something we'll work on. Obviously, we probably couldn't do them all every week,
right?
Because being time constraints. But we'll make sure they get their notoriety, even if it's somebody walking with a microphone while the cars are lined up ready to roll out to take the green.
Now, will y'all broadcast some of the races then, being you have the Jumbotron, you're already sort of recording? Or
yeah, we haven't really got that far in it yet. We've had a couple TV people reach out for broadcasts and stuff, but we've just had so much going on. We just hadn't really had time to think about stuff like that yet.
Yeah, I don't know, like maybe Flow Racing or what's the other one we got out there. I mean, there's a few of them, or just even doing Facebook Live. I mean, I think all those things are could help, right? Because I mean, that's how.
Yeah, anything like that. Ashley touched on that. Social media. Joey's got a great marketing team up in Clarksburg, West Virginia, at his office. So we're on that every day. You know, out of sight, out of mind, the old saying says.
Well, see, Joey's got to be he's got to be a great fellow because he's from West Virginia. And, you know, that's a great. I'm
well, he lives in Virginia, but that's his office in West Virginia.
Oh, okay. I thought he was from West Virginia.
No, he's a Clintwood boy.
Okay. Well, I'll let him slide then. I was getting ready to give him a whole lot of publicity there. But anyway, it's really cool that everything you got going on. That I mean, from the pictures I've seen, the track's great. So I can't wait to come out there and see that place because I really would like to come out there again and watch the racing out there.
Yeah, would love to invite you down. And one thing we're doing different this year, and I'll throw this out there, a couple things. Any car that comes in from the Pure Force to the Rookie Pure Force, they automatically get $100 to start the race. You know, just not to tow money. You know, if you're willing to bring a race car to the track and race, you should get at least $100. So we're doing that with the lower divisions. Like I say, they're just as important as their late models.
That's exactly right. They're part of the show. And that's really, I think that's a great thing you're doing. I think it's unbelievable. So anyway, well, Jeff, anything you want to tell us? Anything else you got some news on? So we
just watch for the opening night and invite you guys down anytime you want to. Just let us know. We'll be happy to host you. And if you'd like to do a show from there one night, you know, we've got our VIP suites. We can put you in and do a show from there.
Hey, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that because
that sounds good.
We want to do that, and somebody on here says we ought to do a live remote and do one race for y'all down there on our show. So that'd be cool.
That would be something different, and enjoyed having you.
Okay, well we'll try to work that out and get down there.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Jeff. Well, we appreciate everything, man, and we'll be in touch, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Stay in touch, and you guys have a great night.
You too.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
That is way cool though. I mean, that's a lot to do in 1 year to add to a racetrack.
Was that 6 months, 5 months?
I mean, that's a lot.
He's done a lot of work.
I mean,
seen
look how long
The whole track too.
I mean, look how long it took to put the lights in here. But I mean, lights. I mean, Jumbotron. I know. I talked to a couple people, and I know there were some city folk that would like to start working on that here, and I mean, that's what we're missing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having the Jumbotron here and then having the Flow broadcast on there and seeing the replays that, you know, people can't see that we can see.
You know how awkward that is? Let's watch replay. Everybody's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know, or everybody down there, like the late model guys got it up on one of their pit boxes or something.
Yeah,
everybody goes over and looks and stuff. But that would be so way cool to have.
Holly, we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna get Scott. I don't know about Adam. I know he's working here at the racetrack, so I don't know if he'll be able to do it. But I'm gonna get with Scott. We're gonna try to come down there and do that one time. I think that would be a lot of fun.
How far is that?
About 6 hours.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in the corner of the state.
How long ride would you that long?
Well, we damn sure know I ain't riding with you that long. That's for sure.
Oh man,
That ain't
I mean,
gonna
you
happen.
didn't ride with me. You rode with the car. I won't drive it.
We know.
No,
We know that.
oh man, 6 hours and 30 minutes from here.
From here.
So it's probably 7 hours for us. Good better driving
7 hours from what?
for me and you.
We're closer than.
I think you get that wrong. We'll say it.
We'll
You go
work
drive right by your house from here.
We'll carry the one and do the math later. Clay.
Anyway, that's our show for tonight. We want to thank Diana for being here with us tonight. She hung right here with us the whole time.
I mean, confess to the crown.
Yeah, I guess she's waiting to go. She's waiting for us to walk her outside so the police don't.
She needs to be escorted to the car.
But want to thank Ashley Miller. Let me tell you something. She's really good at
You know, all I'm hearing is how jealous Jack is. That's what
And you're exactly
I
right.
think he likes her. He's going to take her class and get real good at it.
That's right. If she does a class, I'm gonna take that class. 'Cause I want to know how to do it.
Let's see how good it does. We're gonna have a test the next week, Jack.
He'd be the teacher's pet.
Hey, that's right. That's me. Also, Jeff Rourke and CJ McLaughlin. Appreciate them being with us. Next week, right now, as we sit here right now,
Cold Bruce.
huh?
Cold, right?
Cole Bruce is going to be on the show next
Saw
week.
he was testing today.
Was it?
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. And,
I'm glad he kept going. I mean, we had an ordeal last year. It's a sad ordeal, but I think he's graduated school. So I think he's flying. You know,
And they had a great year.
they did.
I mean,
And-
otherwise-
and won a race after that.
Yeah, 2 races.
Yeah.
He won 2 races.
Hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
They
So
were
way
top-
cool. It was
top
cool to
4
see.
points.
Such a nice young guy.
He's great, man.
we're also going to have Lindsay Bowman with us next week.
Okay.
Works at RFK. She does a lot of their marketing and stuff like
You're
that.
really
with-
focusing on that.
Yeah, I really do, because she and I had a
Because we
real,
need help.
she and I had a real good conversation and what all she's involved with, and she's also a country music singer. So she's been on several TV shows.
Yeah, we're looking for some people to sing the national
I
anthem.
tagged him.
He's not singing that.
We're gonna have to talk to her into doing it,
Yeah.
because the track did put out something. They're looking for people.
Well, I've already said you were going to do it.
They can't afford that. It costs too much. They already paid me to talk. I don't want to pay me to sing.
We need ratings to go up, not
Yeah,
down.
not
Jack.
down.
Anyway, that's the 2 people I know are going to be with us next week. Possibility Chase Burgesson. It may be with us next week. He said he's got to make sure he don't have anything going on, but he's a late
Okay.
model driver.
You
And,
gotta get permission.
probably I didn't go into all that with him, but anyway. So anyway, please like and share our show, and hopefully,
Even if you don't watch, just put it on and give us the credit. It's all about the numbers. It's all about the numbers.
anyway, well, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you again next Tuesday night.
See you guys.